everyone, welcome to Time Travel Tuesday. My name is Emery, and this week in our Billings Farm at Home series, we're focusing on spring cleaning. Now, spring cleaning back in the 1890s, at least for cooking, wouldn't have been going over to your refrigerator and looking in and seeing what you could make out of what's left over, but it would have been looking in your root cellar or in your pantry to find out what you can use up from last year. So for this week's recipe, we're using Fannie Farmer's 1896 Boston Cooking School cookbook and making her recipe for fried cucumbers. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't have any cucumbers, like nice and fresh, left over in my pantry. So instead, I'm using a jar of dill pickles that we canned and preserved for over the winter last year. Her recipe is extremely simple, so let me walk you through just the basic ingredients that I've prepped for today. So I have a couple of spears of dill pickles. You can either use spears or slices, it really doesn't matter. I have one beaten egg and some breadcrumbs. I did not make my own, but I used some that I got from the store just for a more consistent product. Fried pickles are very simple, so I'm just going to walk you through the first step and then we'll be ready to fry after. So basically you take your pickle and then roll it and coat it in the egg mixture. Drop it in with your breadcrumbs. Give that a good coating. And then back into the egg, rolling it around for a double breading. That way it gets a nice, thick, crispy outside when we go to fry. Alrighty, so I've dipped one. I'm going to go ahead and dip the rest of my pickles, and then we'll walk over to the oven and show you how to fry. I'm using vegetable oil. It's already heating up in the cast iron skillet behind me. So dip all your pickles and we'll join you back over at the stove. So as you can see, I've finished my pickles, breading all of them. This is the double coating with the egg and the breadcrumb, and now they're ready for my oil. Now my oil has been heating up on the stove, and to test and see if it's hot enough, I'm not going to do it on camera because it'll get a little loud, but you take some water at the end of your tips of your fingers and just flick it into the oil, and if it bubbles and sizzles, then you know it's hot enough. If it's too hot, just remove the oil from the burner that you're using and then turn the heat down a little bit. Wait a little while for it to cool down, put it back on, and then we can start frying. So I'm going to start frying my pickles. What we're looking for is a really deep golden brown color, and the outside will get really nice and crispy. I've just finished frying all of the pickles. If you take a closer look, you can see they're really nice, deep and golden brown and evenly fried and crispy on the outside. I left them on a paper towel just to soak up any extra oil that might be on the outside of the pickle. These pickles are fantastic dipped in any sort of sauce you want, but Fannie Farmer has a great recipe for a tartar sauce, and we will publish that on our website along with a recipe for fried pickles. But I can't wait to eat mine or make a sauce, so I'm just gonna have mine right now. If you have any questions about this video, please leave them in the comments below. Happy cooking, and we'll see you back next week for Time Travel Tuesday.